5 Italian brain rots you haven't seen before. Part 10. Number 46. Nuclearo Dinosauro. High above, where the air turns to fire and thunder grows wings, roars Nuclearo Dinosauro, the tyrant of the forbidden skies. Half ancient bomber, half Jurassic predator, it was born when the echoes of an atomic explosion reached the fossilized bones asleep in the clouds. Its body is forged from age of steel and prehistoric bone, and its engines roar like volcanoes breathing fury. In its cockpit, empty for centuries, lights still flicker with no one to command them, as if the monster itself were piloting its own fate. When it opens its jaws, its breath is not fire, but a radiant roar that dissolves storms and paints the heavens in apocalyptic gold. Legends from the Brainrot universe say Nuclearo appears when the balance between creation and destruction shatters. It soars over the silent fields of dawn, its colossal shadow sweeping across mountains and seas, reminding the world that even science remembers. Some delirious scientists claim to have caught its outline on forgotten radars right before they went dark. Others believe it carries within it the roars of every creature that ever defied the sun. What is certain is this: when its roar echoes among the thunder, the skies tremble. For Nuclearo Dinosauro doesn't fly to attack, but to remind us that all power, sooner or later, returns to roar. Number 47. Orcalero Orcala. Born between foam and the rhythm of the waves, Orcalero Orcala is the queen of the modern shore, an orca with a street soul and a storm-tossed heart. Her skin gleams like freshly pressed vinyl, and under the sun, her silhouette seems to dance to the beat of surf winds and oceanic hip-hop. In the sand, her footprints aren't fins but white sneakers with black wave details, a symbol of her duality, half sea creature, half urban spirit. They say she was born when a giant wave collided with a neon sign, and a wild orca decided to learn how to run. Since then, she's appeared on coastlines where the sea beats with the rhythm of the city. Fishermen's tales tell of nights when Orcalero walks along the shore, leaving behind glowing foam and laughter that sounds like forgotten songs. Some say if you see her sneakers lined up before the sea, you should leave her a wish or a rhyme. If she likes it, by morning you'll find an identical pair floating on the waves. But beware. Those who provoke her with noise or trash will see the ocean rise in her defense. In the Brainrot universe, Orcalero Orcala is more than a creature. She's an anthem of balance between flow and tide, the guardian who teaches that even the waves can have style. Number 48. Pakrohmat Mamat. In the classroom where ideas refuse to die, Pakrohmat was born, the living pencil of creative madness. Its yellow wooden body gleams with an almost human polish, and its smile, too wide to be calm, reveals the restless spark of something that has written too many truths. Instead of legs, it has bare, strong, nimble feet that wander the halls of abandoned schools, leaving graphite footprints on the floor. They say it was created by a teacher who, tired of watching his students give up, carved the pencil with such a desperate will to teach that it came to life, but with a laugh that never stopped. Students of the Brainrot universe both fear and worship it. It appears right before exams, walking between empty desks and whispering answers in a language only the brave can understand. If you listen with respect, it inspires you to write what you never dared to say. But if you ignore it or lie on your sheet, Pakrohmat Mamat laughs until your ink fades away. It said every word it speaks pierces memory like a sharpened tip, and its greatest lesson is this: ideas are never erased, only rewritten. So, amid laughter and wooden footsteps, it keeps wandering through the schools of imagination, searching for the next mind bold enough to think without fear. Number 49. Pandacini Bananini. In a golden corner of the sweet bamboo forest was born Pandacini Bananini, the delightful accident between nature and fantasy. They say a banana seed fell into a honey spring where a curious panda slept, and by dawn, both had fused into a tender, fragrant creature. Its skin is half soft fur, half shiny peel, exuding a sweet scent that attracts golden butterflies and children's laughter. When it walks, the air fills with fruity notes, and a calm murmur spreads through the forest. There's something profoundly wise in its gaze, as if it knows that joy, too, must sometimes be peeled layer by layer. The monks of the Temple of Serene Flavor tell that Pandacini appears on melancholy days, offering a piece of its golden peel to anyone who's forgotten how to smile. Whoever tastes it, they say, recovers a happy memory they thought was lost. But some warn that if you do so while sad, its sweetness can be so intense it makes you cry with tenderness. Explorers have seen it swinging from bamboo trunks at dawn, singing gentle melodies that drive away the world's anxiety. In the Brainrot universe, Pandacini Bananini is the guardian of sweet spirits, a reminder that tenderness, like ripe fruit, must always be shared before the sun goes down. Number 50. Penguinelli cactusini. In the burning deserts of western Jalapeno was born Penguinelli cactusini, an improbable being forged by sun, sand, and a storm of polar cold. His muscular torso, covered in golden spines, hums with the strength of the desert. His face, that of a penguin with a steady gaze, retains the glacial calm of the poles. He wears cowboy boots and a hat, symbols of his endless journey between ice and fire. They say his body feeds on contrast. Heat hardens him, cold renews him. When he walks, his footprints bloom into tiny cacti that sprout in seconds, as if his steps were sowing resilience. The ranch legends of the Brainrot tell that Penguinelli appears when the desert grows too cruel. He arrives riding a whirlwind of dust and icy wind, halts the storms, and offers shade to lost travelers. But not everyone can approach. Those who touch his spines without respect feel the sun's burn in their soul for 7 days. Yet the brave who greet him with humor and humility receive a gift, a drop of frozen water that never evaporates, capable of quenching any thirst. And so, among cacti, suns, and stories, Penguinelli cactusini rides between worlds, reminding us that true strength is not born from power, but from the balance between what burns and what freezes.